Yo, what's up, yo? It's Average Joe, spitting 5 bars from right off the dome. Welcome y'all back to my Let's Play show. That works. Where I'm playing Anachronox for you bitches and hoes. Now I know what you're thinking. Did that incredibly white, nerdy, completely tone deaf fucking asshole just try to freestyle an opening to his Let's Play show on a game from 2001? And the answer is, of course, no, I obviously didn't. You're probably having some sort of fever dream. It's the only possible explanation for that. You've actually been in a coma for... You remember that your drive home the other day? Yeah? Yeah, you crashed and you're in a coma, and this is what your mind is conjuring up, because there's no way that could possibly have happened otherwise. You know, if you ever want to see your family again, you're going to have to watch the rest of this series. It's the only way to bring it all to an end, and then you can wake up. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when I haven't streamed? I don't even stream, I just record videos. I do the pussy version of streaming. This is what happens when I haven't done this for a few days. I just get pent up ramblings, and they all just come out at once in what can only be a horrible mess. Anyway, we're playing Anachronox. That's the thing we're doing. And we're going to talk to this gimp, because, I mean, why wouldn't I? He's got metal nipples. Oh no, I'm out of here, ladies. You better just back off. I don't care what you're offering or selling. I've had enough of the red light district. Oh. Well, I can tell. It's not as if you've really thrown yourself into it or anything. I'm sure with that attire, you'll get on just fine in the upper world. I heard the red light district was a hot scene, man. I came out with some friends of mine for a night of fun, dressed as a gimp, as you do. 32 hours later, I've gotten fallen down drunk, been slipped a tab of blue Cluvin, groped a hooker in the dark, been shot at by the Brabulan Mafia, woke up in these clothes, danced for money, and escaped with this big bag of stolen money, dung. And, it's a bag of dung, it's not money. You can only mean trouble. Excuse me, but get away. I want the money. Damn, I don't have my gossip ability to distract him. I guess we'll let you keep your big bag of dung. Wink. See you later. You're interesting. Oh, this was a screen transition. I like this. Nice bit of slap bass. Fucking grooving with this. Slutopia. Sex while you wait, how does that happen? You know, I could read that sign before they zoomed in quite so close to it.
Hi, Boots.
Okay, as much as I want to explore this, I will be right back. You can't just leave me hanging with what's down the other corridor, can you? I need to explore these things. Let's get this open. Alright, 40 seconds, 4 codes to find. We got this. Remaster at this shit now. Come on. 2, that'll do it. Next. Check the 1. Check the 7. Oh, we're 1 off. Is it going to be 6 or 8? It's going to be 8. Right, next one. How's 3 looking? Close. It's going to be 2 or 4. Great. Okay, we've got 11 seconds. We can do this. Let's try 6. 5. It's gotta be 7. Oh, 1 second to spare. That was some intense shit. Wasn't really a fan of that minigame at first, but you know, when you're actually up against the wall like that, It's pretty intense. Better than the actual game, to be honest. So what have we got through here? Aside from, you know, my usual case of gravity working against me, fighting me every step of the way. Oh, well, it's more Roo tubes. I like the music here, though. It's quite nice. It's quite chirpy. It's almost Disney-ish. Expect something whimsical to happen. Little talking fox to bound past or something. I want it. Can I have it? Thank you. I do feel like I should apologise, by the way. I don't know why I feel like I should apologise, because I don't even know who I'm apologising to, particularly. But, yeah, I've not been uploading quite as regularly recently. I'm doing a lot, and I mean a lot of work at the moment. Plus, I'm doing some... there's a battle coming up. This is a good time to have a chat. Oh, okay. It's not about a battle. Okay, fair enough.
Why are you all tense? You think I was going to attack you or something?
Well, actually, yes, I did.
Gorian cuisine uses the blood of the animal being cooked to accentuate the flavour of the meats. We have no vegetarian dishes. Would you like a sample recipe?
Sure.
I'll give you one that's low in blood.
And that is... When he said a recipe, he actually meant a recipe. This is... I feel like this could be converted into real food. There's a channel that does that, isn't there? A YouTube channel that like cooks food from video games. I might have to send this to them, see if they can whip something up. Alright, yeah, this is... Well, thanks. That's probably actually going to be relevant at some point, but right now it's a bit of an odd one. As I was saying, anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of work. I have uni stuff. I'm actually off uni at the moment, not back until September, but I'm trying to stay on top of it. I don't want to slip into old habits and just forget everything I've done in the last year. Oh, hello. There was a battle. Excellent. So yeah, that's why I've not been uploading as much. That and if I'm honest, I finally got Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that happened. After all the slagging off I've done of that game, after all the bad mouthing I've done without having actually played it, I finally bought it and have been playing it a bit. And it's not as bad as I was expecting, honestly. I was fully prepared to go into that game and absolutely hate it, which is probably a bad way to be going into a game, really. You know, not exactly looking for the positives when you go in with that sort of temperament, I suppose. But no, I've had some fun with it. I'm not gonna badmouth it. You know, it plays like a Zelda game, and honestly, to this day, I still think Zelda has some of the best combat in video gaming. You know, you're welcome to disagree with me if you like, but I feel like it does all the good things that Dark Souls does. You know, obviously it's a lot easier than Dark Souls. I'm not going to try and compare them. I'm not going to do a full Crash Bandicoot here, but it does sort of a lot of the sort of smooth dodge and strike sort of back and forth combat that Dark Souls is famed for. But it flows better, you know. That's a big problem I've always had with Dark Souls. As much as I adore that series, the combat does always just feel a little bit stilted. Especially in Demon Souls and the first Dark Souls, which are the ones I probably have played the most. There's definitely a degree of choppiness to the animation, which isn't amazing. The more recent, you know, Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 have definitely solved those issues to a degree, but God, would you stop dying, please, pal? But yeah, I think the combat is great. I think the visuals are you know, breathtaking, to be honest. Like, considering the game is essentially a handheld game, you know. The Switch, at the end of the day, is a handheld console, even though I generally play it hooked up to my TV. The fact is, it is a handheld. There's no getting around that, and it looks better than most of what you see on, you know, the big budget sort of AAA Xbox and PS4 titles. Just because, you know, obviously it's not as powerful, but the art direction is top notch, and it always has been for pretty much every Nintendo title, and, you know, every Zelda title in particular. So, you know, it looks amazing, it feels good to play, but I do have my niggles with it. I really do. I can't say it's the perfect game, I can't say it's 10 out of 10, I can't say it's the best game of all time, like a lot of people have been crowing. As much as I want to, as much as I love Zelda, this is just turning into a Zelda review. This fucking Let's Play, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. We're going to keep going. But no, I think I'm not a fan of the controls. I don't like the way the sprint button and the jump button, like on the top and bottom face buttons. You know, A and Y as it would be on an Xbox controller. I find that to be a bit clumsy. And I don't like how, like, if you pick up a barrel, you have to press right bumper to throw it. You'd think it would remap the controls that attack would become throw, because that's intuitive, you know. There's just little things like that get to me. And also, for a game that's touted to be, like, the best open world ever and everything, it sure feels a lot like a Ubisoft game. You know, you climb towers to reveal the map, you kill random wildlife to collect items which give you upgrades, you fight a lot of the same copy-paste enemies and liberate their bases and things. It does feel a lot like Far Cry, you know, or any of the other Ubisoft sandboxes that are about these days. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's not what I come to Zelda for, you know. Which is what I think my opinion on that game boils down to at the end of the day, is it's not a bad game. Would this just get hit, please? I want to kill it. I really do want to kill it. I am trying. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is not a bad game. It's a good game. I have fun with the game, but it's not a Zelda game. It may have the Zelda title on it. It may have Zelda and Link in it, and Ganon, you know, but it's not a Zelda game. It's not what I want from the franchise. It's not what a lot of people want from the franchise. I feel like if Nintendo want to make open world sandbox experiences, then that's fine. As I say, they've done a good job with it, but why did it have to be Zelda that took the hit, you know? Couldn't they have brought in a new franchise to do that with? Or possibly rekindled an old one, you know, maybe have Kid Icarus or something be an open world sandbox if they want. It just boggles the mind. I don't know why you'd make that decision particularly. But that's how I see it anyway. But I mean, as I say, I keep going back to the game. I've played 5-6 hours of it now, which may not seem a lot, but as I say, I've been very busy with work and neglecting my YouTube channel. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the spare time I've had, and it's all been going into Zelda. So I'm obviously enjoying it, but those things I just said, yeah, those things I just said. Hero Grease Plus, oh, for fuck's sake. Do not like the way this controls. Speaking of games that don't control well, this is another one of those games which could have been great, but niggles at me with little things. Most notably, the wacky oversensitivity of the mouse and the constant sliding to the right this game likes to do, but, you know, there's other things as well, as I say, like the menu navigation, and speaking of the oversensitivity of the mouse, that was fun, wasn't it? Just completely flip out there. I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably going to go back to the red light district and they're going to be all like, you should explore the other way in the root tubes, there's something over there for the next quest. And I'm going to be all like, who are these dumpy men? Have I just discovered the Gorons? Elder Mugmug.
Mugmug like friends. Mugmug live here. Mugmug grow bad moss. Mugmug want good moss. Mugmug thank for moss. Mugmug thank. Mug Mug want moss? Mug Mug want moss a lot. Mug Mug see moss! Mug Mug want moss.
Okay, you can have moss. For a circlet of safety and a resonance crystal. Those sound more important than moss, so I'm glad I came. How about you?
Mug Mug dropped El Bruno toy down there. Mug Mug cannot reach it.
Down where? Down where? There's nothing down there. Oh, there. Does seem interesting, doesn't it? No, I can't do much with that. I wonder if our good friend the planet can do... I can't remember what the planet's thing does. Democritus's out of combat ability does. Because he has like a levitation beam as his in combat move, so I don't know if maybe that's also usable outside of combat, which means he would be able to retrieve that toy, which means I'd have to go all the way back to the sender station and swap him out, and I really can't be fucked with that. Let's have a look at those items we just got, shall we? What was it? A resonance crystal. Good cascade of beams defense. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. And something about a circlet. Assume that's going to be an accessory. Let's just go to equipment, shall we? Oh, we've got lots of stuff we've not equipped. Should probably do that. Protects from all conditions. Yes, please. And well, we don't need that then, do we? Or that. Okay. In that case, might as well give these to our good pal Boots. Anything else worth equipping? Keep poison spin, that thing's a beast. No, it doesn't really look like it, does it? Even have another weapon for him. Maybe that's why he's so shit. Maybe we'll be able to buy one in the red light district. Let's head back, shall we? Get back to what we were doing before we got so rudely interrupted by this direction. I should apologise because my computer is currently straining as if it's trying to drag a bus or something. I don't know what the problem is. You're running a game from the dawn of time and recording it. But yeah, if it sounds like someone's vacuuming in the background, then that's what it is. I don't know, for once my dogs are being quiet and now my computer's acting up. You can't win. Can't win at all. Jesus, speaking of not being able to win, I don't know why I'm on a permanent treadmill. This area seems even worse for it than most. I don't want to go back. Stop trying to drag me back. Let me out. Give me my freedom. I'm just a poor little edgelord in a trench coat. Thank you. Oh. Mysterious door opens by itself. At 3 AM. It's a lie, it's actually 3 PM. But that's nowhere near as clickbaity, is it? I wonder if I can put that in the title. Mysterious door opens by itself at 3 PM. Open brackets gone wrong, close brackets. Is this a thing? This is a thing. I want this thing. $100. Nice. Next to a corpse. Can I have his gun as well? I assume it's a corpse anyway. It's either a corpse or a bin bag or a pair of trousers. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, a little Red Riding Hood. What are you up to? Oh, it's a nun. You're sure? No one will know who I am.
Become any face, play any role, lose your identity. I am host to the wildest selection of anonymity purdas in the red light. I have shadow crawls, fanforenade masks. This game really likes throwing weird ass words at me, doesn't it? High quality Judas cloaks, even Brebulum smoke veils. I have muffle napkins, leather face curtains, tragedy masks, and lampshade dominoes of every size, colour, scent, and luster. There is a mask for every face. Shall we see which one fits you? No one will know who you are. No one will ever think to ask.
What's this?
Fresh mags, take your pick.
Deus Sex. Deus Sex. Deus Sex. I gotta buy it, haven't I? Come back when pages stuck fast. More magazines shortly. Oh, he's saying when I've stuck the pages together with my own semen juices, I should return to him and buy more mags. Got it. Oh, who's this sailor boy? You looking for a guy called Kevister? It's funny you should ask. My buddy pal Sam Schlung's involved in some offshore drilling with Kevister's very young and quite frankly drop-dead wife. He tends to know where and what Kevister is doing. You might want to ask him. I think he was headed to Mistress Mavinus to have his fortune told. Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
All this time I thought I was smooth down there.
Yeah, he does have some smooth legs. Some shiny legs. I approve. Pink bit. Various pink bits. I just read the pink bits at first. I didn't even look at the word above and was like, that's a good name. And then the whole thing came together. It's just perfect. Almost as perfect as the fact that the bee is a pair of tits. This place is amazing. What's this place called? Shay and Mulder's. That's not as exciting. Might mean something, I don't know. Kinda want to go to Sluttopia if I'm going anywhere though. What's this? Garbage. Oh, thanks Boots. Answered my question quite promptly, quite succinctly. Oh. It's the ghost of the robot. What does she want? Nuh-uh, not this place. We're here to work, not visit cat houses. Behave. Huh. Pylo hunks. All male, all nude. With a hole in his chest, apparently. That's not where it goes normally. Can we go in here? Fatima lets me go in this one, I know. This place doesn't smell like a frat house. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Where are all these nude guys then? I don't see them. I'll take this grease I found on the floor in the strip joint. Make of that what you will. Get up there and strut it, darling. Don't be bashful. Alright. Is this where I strut it? What is this place?
Many people don't understand my attraction to bondage leather. It's my statement on the mechanical and repetitive nature of the human condition. I use my method of dress to empower the image of human bondage to impersonal forces of destiny, history, and society. Bondage is just an aspect of my psychological/spiritual immobility.
Fascinating. Oh, did she mean up there? I was wondering what they were staring at and then I realised it was a stage. Can I go on?
Got a reason to be here, Bigfoot?
I like big pipes. I like big pipes. Hey, it ain't the size of the pipe, it's where you lay it. Please laugh at that, it's been a long day. This is the best I can do. Please love me. Please. Reward me for my attempts. I know you can't really see much of my amazing form under the trench coat, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Alright, I guess there might be something in there. There's other people to talk to, but I've got more of this area to explore first, so... You interested in getting pierced? I can pierce any part of your body. I don't even need any equipment. That's worrying. Brain piercing is especially popular right now, and I just cringed into myself a little bit. That's... Ooh, no, I don't like the thought of that. And when you see those horror films where people like drill into people's brains and stuff, and oh god, that always gets me going. Not in a good way, I should add. I don't sit there with a semi on watching that sort of thing. It upsets me, is what I'm saying. Just a remote activated micro barbell in the interstitial nucleus of the anterior hypothalamus allows you to control your reproductive behaviour at will. Oh, well, that does sound useful. Like, the amount of times you get an awkward boner, you can just tell it to go down. Just me? Comes in handy around here. I can imagine. Palm's red. See, this seems quite innocent. I got pictures. I got underage bipedry pics, celebrity brebulins, shaved Gorians, you name it. Hell, I even got pictures of you. Someone who looks like you, anyhow. Okay, well, you enjoy that. There's a save point in here. Take full advantage of this. Kevister Cop. His wife's such a little cream lily. Oh wait, Kevister himself, he's a regular at Slutopia. But you'll look up his wife if you know what's good for your goods. Okay, Slutopia, Kevister Cop. I seem to be led in that direction pretty roughly. But first... For a mere 13 loonies, Mistress Mavina will cut through the fog of the future with her cards. We could use a little guidance. I choose 4 cards from the pack of colours. Here they are. Something for the short ones grew on sunder. Mavina has spoken. Next! Something for the short ones grew on sunder. Well, sunder's gone. So anything that grew there is not booze and condoms. Well, it's direct. It doesn't mess around with its titling. Is that my information guy from earlier? Or is it just another of his race and I'm being very, very racist against these people who all have literally identical models? Three rules. No yelling at the girls, keep your zipper up, and nothing wet against the glass. Have fun. Right, I'm here for Kevister. That's all I'm here for. What is going on here? Lord Penix. Yep, that about does it. For 180 years I've searched for the one true thing. Love. I'm not exaggerating, the era of senders made it possible for me to search every corner of the universe for her. The red light district is my last hope. A perfect woman eludes me. Will I find her here? Probably not. I mean, you do seem to carry a stuffed animal around with you, which is a bit of a turn off for most people. Jesus Christ, what's going on in there? Just a writhing mass of tentacles. Am I going to need to blur that? Is that safe for YouTube? Had trouble lately in that area. What's going on in there? They're just walking around. Just meandering about, and this guy's like, yeah. Yeah, strut your stuff, baby. You look important. Special invitation only. You don't look special. Oh, I'm not special. I tried to be special. I'm looking for Kevister Cop. Come on, I've been on a hard diet for weeks. Can't a man shake a Jew off his lily and peach? Oh, nothing wet on the glass. How about you? Yes, found him. I found my good friend. Why, if it isn't my favourite private eye, what's the occasion, Butch? Hell, I haven't seen you in months. You found me in the middle of a pickle, man. I left my wedding ring in one of the rooms in the Orange Navel. Dumb, huh? Ever heard of a field transduction module? I need one fast. Yeah, and a business associate got caught transporting one just last month, and now he's doing 20 to life. It violates more laws than I dare to mention. Sorry, Sly, I'm afraid a field transduction module's a little too hot for my blood. Look, I've got a major supply meeting me here any second.
If you find that wedding ring for me while I take care of business, maybe we can work something out. I should be somewhere in room number 2. The ring, that is, not me. Alright. The Orange Navel, was it? Don't know why it's called the Orange Navel. Someone been shoving cheesy Wotsits into their belly button? It's the only possible assumption I can come to. I don't even know where this place is. I've not heard of it before. Oh, it was this place I wasn't allowed earlier. Get things rubbed for $1. My sort of place.
I don't think little Beebots can go in there, Mr. Boots. We'll both wait out for you here.
Why, is... I've forgotten her name again. Is it Ro? Something like that. Is she a Beebot too? I'll be right back, guys. Room number 2. Guess I'm not going in that direction. Room number 2. Room number 2. Room number... Do you know where room number 2 is? I knew I caught your eye. Just go with the flow. What's your taste? Sleeve jobs. Fisticuffs, burning bush, cherry berry special. I'll go for the $1 hand apple. You're thinking exactly what I was thinking. Let's take this upstairs. Follow these legs. I'm coming. This might have been exactly what I needed to do to get upstairs, actually. Yep. Well, isn't that convenient? I want room 2. Well, I'm going in room 2. Hey, Sluggo, wrong room. Over here. Alright, fine. You ready, Slug Boy? Later. I'm going in here. Oh, shut up. Just ignore her completely. I'll be right in, honey. Just got something to take care of out in the corridor. Don't ask what. I'm sure you've heard weirder. Just have a thing for corridors, alright? It's pretty standard. Don't judge me! Yeah, I'll be in a second. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. Just give me a little bit longer. Yeah, taco. Like how the guard was just stood there watching me do that as well. Didn't seem that bothered, did he? This is it, isn't it? Room number 2 in the Orange Navel. Do you have it? Cough. 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 Oh. I guess he did have it. I like how he changed colour when he died. That was a nice little touch. Kind of tempted to check the other rooms while I'm here, to be honest. Apparently the other rooms don't actually exist. Nope, okay, they're just painted on. Alright, let's have this $1 hand apple then. Okay, that's a loony for that hand apple. Pay now, groan later. Here's the dough. Let's get this thing over with. Doesn't sound that interested. Should I undress first or you? I'm pretty perverted, you undress first. You want the lights on or off? I'll brave the glare. Dairy or non-dairy? I'm lactose free. Okay, little boy, let's get this show on the road. Let's see the sauce pocket. Well, I'm waiting. You mean to tell me you ain't got a sauce pocket on you? What's wrong with you? You got ice in your head or something? You know damn well I can't do a thing with you unless you've got a sauce pocket. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Run downstairs, catch Switzer's ear, and see if he's got one to spare. I think the vending machine's fritzing. Oh, a condom. A condom. Never heard one called a sauce pocket before. I do quite like that now that I've worked it out. I'm looking for Fritz. Dance puppy dance. Know anything about opera? I'm just looking for a condom. Can I get a condom?
Is it from you?
Oh, what? You're my best friend all of a sudden? No sauce pocket for you. Freeloading punk.
Yeah. Well, unless this guy's offering. Small world, huh? No, guess not. Oh well, I got what I came for anyway. Shame I wasted $1. Right. Yeah, so we're making some smooth progression here. We've not had to stop and consult a guide or anything. It's all been going quite well. I like this area.
Thanks, man, you're a lifesaver. I was pretty sure you were gonna come through on the wedding ring, so I asked my supplier about the field transduction module. You're in luck. He's been sitting on one for the last few weeks and dying to get it off his hands. Champion. Remember my partner, Funky Collins? Someone's supposed to deliver it to him within the hour. Find him at the Cold Sweat Sex Machine. Good luck.
I will, and I do, and I have. I don't think any of those statements made any sense with what he said, but I don't care. Where's the Cold Sweat Sex Machine? Cold Sweat Sex Machine. Pleasant under glass. That's probably not it. Oh, this big one over here. Wow, it's... Okay. Interesting music choice. Is it this little lad over here?
Move on, Fuzzy. You'll blow my cover.
Okay, Ron Weasley, I'm sorry. It's just an awful lot of gimps. An absurd amount of gimps. Is it this lad? Some people say they come to the red light district for the excitement, or they want to be someone else, or explore another side of their personality. Me, I come here for the naked girls. At least you're honest about it, mate. I approve of that. Oh, it's gonna be this lot, isn't it? Or is it? These are the gangbangers from earlier, right?
Where are the naked Janes? And for my next trick, I'm going to make their lives disappear.
I won't make the little magician dead. He makes me laugh inside in the deep places. Good job, Mitch. Good job. How about you?
Korean grilled pepper chili blood sauce. It's a perfect recipe, and the ingredients are so readily available. I will pay you an extra 25 loonies for your efforts, thank you.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck's going on over there? He's turning into things and shit. So apparently you bring this guy recipes and he likes you, so that's cool. Ah, I found him. Funky Collins. Yeah, he does look like a pretty funky individual. It's like he's walked straight out of Sly and the Family Stone or something.
Wait, is this package from Kevy for you? What kind of trouble you been getting into, baby? Should I be worried? I've got it here under the counter. Get it out of my place before it blows up. Before you leave, check out the new girl. I haven't seen her dance yet, but I know she's gonna sizzle. She calls herself Stiletto anyway. What a dumb name. Just wait till you see her.
Oh, I guess.
Coppers, pushers and poppers, cool cats and jumping jacks. Gather around and put some danger money down, because we've got something spectacular for you tonight. Give it up for the leather-clad, super bad, wish you had, cover your eyes, dad, one and only, Stiletto anyway.
Oh, those guys are... What the hell is he? They're making a big deal out of her anyway. She's not going to be relevant in some way. Now for a dancer, she's not that scantily clad. I mean, yeah, there's a bit of cleavage on show, but he's got like a hat on and everything. She's good at the whole rolls and flips, though. I'll give her that. Girl can jive. I like how that guy's just been pointing a gun at her the whole time. Dance, bitch. Oh. I hope that's the little short guy who was beating me up at the start, because...
Sarah.
Oh, he knows her.
Hey, Bucelli.
Well,
Sarah.
this is a turn of events. It's Sarah, whoever the fuck Sarah is. That was without question the greatest show I've ever seen. I hope she comes back. I got a list of bad customers who wouldn't mind taking part of her climax. Hey, get that package out of here. Well, we got what we came for, and we've discovered someone who is definitely going to be a new party member. I guess we've seen the last of her for now, though. I'm sure she'll show up in time. Time to get out of the Roo tubes again, then, I guess. Trek back through all that everything we were fighting. You can guarantee everything will have respawned. So I'm going to have a hell of a time of it. I can't even remember the way at this point. I remember it was quite a walk, though. Quite the hike. Might have just been because the battles took so long, though. Rather than it being any real distance. To be fair, I think we fought something down there last time, so maybe they won't respawn. Maybe we're in the clear. We just have to go for a little jog for a bit. Time Minder's having a bit of a bad day. Sure, it's meant to look like he's flapping his wings and flying, but that's not what I'm seeing. Like he's being electrocuted. Hey, we're back in the upper Roo tubes. Very nice. Hardly took any time, did it? Can I get past this corpse? Thank you. Question is, will there be anything alive in here? Further question is, will it matter? What with this being a relatively low level zone at this point? Ugh. God damn, that wind current was strong. Oh, fuck. Let me off the wall! There we go. Should really take those magnets out of my boots. Doesn't look like the pipe mimics are back, so I think we're home free, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've actually just completed a segment and made a degree of progress. Don't really feel like we've done much of that since killing the Hive Tyrant, but... And it always will be a Hive Tyrant, by the way. It was in a hive. It was tyrannical. That's a good enough reason to make a Tyranids reference, in my book. Right. I do believe we're done. So now we just have to work out how to do the old museum heist, I suppose. It's going to be my next... Oh, hang on. It's night time now! I guess we've worked it out. That didn't really take much, did it? Museum's downstairs, isn't it? You'd think I'd know my way around this place by now. I spent enough time patrolling the streets, as it were. Right, we're going to need our pal. Shouldn't we regroup with the rest of the party at the Lounge of Commerce before we try going after the TDD? Why? Why do you want me to do that? We're perfectly ready. We're good to go. I've got Pal here, who's got the capability to hack the panel and is small enough to get through the vents. So what the hell do we need to meet up with anyone else for? Unless we're going to meet our new character, which would be kind of cool, I suppose. I'm starting to feel sorry for this clown. Spends all day dancing in front of a single child who probably isn't paying megabucks, you know, for the entertainment, and then just sleeps on the street with a bottle. Poor bloke. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have returned and we have
So we've got the field transduction module.
that.
Now all we need is the tachyon decay detector to plug it into. The Cinder Theoretical Science Museum has been closed for renovation. Will it be hard to break into?
Breaking in ain't the problem. Avoiding the heavy security system is. This won't be painless.
It never is. What's the game plan?
Can we get blueprints?
That'll take a few hours.
Security schematics?
That'll take longer.
Or perhaps our planetary sensors can be of value. We have a variety of technological wonders at our disposal.
No!
So Pal's just gonna creep off and do it on his own, is he? This is cool. Have a little pal moment. Don't bother with those stupid humans weighing us down. Let's be real. Pal is the whole reason we keep coming back to this game. The other characters, they're just like moons in the orbit of the mighty Pal. Debris sucked in by his gravitational emphasis. No, that's not right. We want this one. Oh, this is going to be a close one. There we go. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use a mouse like a normal person after playing this game. I've gotten too used to the wacky oversensitivity of it. Alright, so we want to go in here, I assume. Come on, use your man strength, rip that grate off. Oh, he looks around before doing this when he's in a tiny little closet on his own, but he doesn't look around before hacking the front door. I can't read that. Air duct size nominal for entry. How convenient. The best kind of air duct. I've had this heist planned for a while, oh, don't worry. I've completely got this. Oh, Time Minder seems so big when you're Pal. Love it. Oh, it's a bit of a maze, this. Let's go this way. Let's not go this way. Thought it was like a lift or something for a second. Okay, we can drop down there, I'm assuming. But we're not gonna... Oh, hello. Maybe it was a lift after all, we just had to use our powers of whatever it is we do. Drawing lines in order to make it fully functional. Oh? Sure, do it. So this is presumably going to be, yeah. So now we want to drop down here. Can we go through this way? We can. Don't really know what the purpose of doing so was, but it's good to know we have options. Yeah, we're just going in circles here now, aren't we? I assume what we want to do now is hack this. Just because it's here and it makes sense. I don't really know what my goal is here, but there's a thing to do, so I'm going to do it. Probably regret it afterwards, and I have to rehack everything. I don't know if I do have to rehack it actually, or if I'm just going to have... Oh, I forgot which way up they were. That one? Maybe? Yeah, this isn't how it was when we came in, at least. A lot of point doing that. Now we can go through here. Aha! This is new, right? We've not been up here. Now we hack a third one. Good job, boy. Toggle towers. And hopefully through here will be... That looks like some sort of progress. Let's have a quick save. And... Yes. Don't really know where we're going. But eventually it's got to take me somewhere, right? No one would have designed all this were it not functional in some manner. We found a thing on the floor. Oh, it's like a hatch. Gotcha. Can't help but notice that the air ducts for this museum are about 4 times the size of the building itself. Oh, well that was smooth. But you're in, boy. You've done it. And how are you going to get out again, mind you? And it's gone. What a surprise. It's that chick, isn't it? Was she a Sarah? There was some less than exciting name. Standard woman noise. Oh, we can't go anywhere. Oh, hello, we can go up here. Yeah, we're probably going to want to turn the force fields off. Get rid of all that loose spaghetti that's been poured all over the floor. We don't want that. Get dirty wheels. Go in, thank you. Not the first time I've said that. Switch status to inactive. Yes. Don't know what that did, but we've made it to the door, so that's good. We don't have the thing we came for, though.
Mr. Boots was right. I'm just a cheap dime store robot. I deserve to get kicked around.
I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, pal. Looking for this?
Miss Sarah, what are you doing here?
I wasn't about to let my favorite little bot go into hostile territory without some cover. Looks like you did just fine without me.
Oh boy, wait until Mr. Boots sees you. He's gonna flip a pancake.
Oh, well, I guess she's in the team now. That was easy. Also, I could go for a pancake about now. I like me some pancakes. Don't get pancakes enough. Like, we have Pancake Day, which apparently is some sort of religious thing. And I generally have pancakes then, but that's it. And it's like, why do I not just have pancakes year round? They're fucking great. I've learned some pretty cool tricks since the last time I saw you, pal. See that tiny switch up there in the corner? It opens up a storage compartment where maintenance bots store their supplies. You'll notice them anywhere if you go and look hard enough. It's the standard all over the galaxy. I bet you I can hit it from here with the Looney coin. Watch. Okay, helps the letter concentrate on her target by centering the rings on the target lines. Click the bullseye or hit the spacebar to lock a ring in place. Wasn't amazing, was it? Did that work? I assume that didn't work. Let's try again. It's harder than it looks, alright? I hope I don't have to do this too often. I can't get the timing right at all. It's horrible. Pretty certain a policeman just walked straight past me while I was doing this. No, way too early, and this is going to be another failure. I don't like it. There we go. There we go. It doesn't have to be exact, but it does have to be, you know, relatively good at least, I guess. To be fair, that does seem like an entirely sort of bonus action, not the sort of thing you do regularly. Probably not going to be massively necessary for most of the game, just if you want to get a few little extra bits and bobs. I assume this was over here, was it? Oh, I thought it was over here. I thought that was the tree we were looking at. I don't even know what it did after all that. Are there any other single trees like that in Sender Station? I don't remember seeing any. Might be one near the clown, possibly. Yeah, but it's not like... No idea. There's only heel grease anyway, it wasn't anything that important, I don't think. So never mind. Guess we discovered a new talent that we don't have.
It looks here like there's heavy duct construction for the set conference over the museum. Maybe we can slink in through the back door.
Peeling back and look what I got. I was busting it out while you guys are busy jabbing.
Looks like these gas mains run perpendicular to the construction struts. They could be dangerous if we're not careful.
Believe me, honey, I've never been afraid of a little gas.
Hey, what the hell? I'm a talking back here.
Hiya, Boots.
Dun dun dun!
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hey.
I see they don't get on.
Her name's Serenata Iniwa. She's the reason I'm dead.
Oh.
You look great.
You don't. Our golden boy looks a little tarnished.
You should have seen me on Monday.
I was his secretary. She was a detective in training. She tried to learn what she could from him. He was an awful teacher. Hell, an awful boss.
You gonna stay in that get-up all day?
Thinking about it, it's me, don't you think?
Not remotely.
You could tell he was crazy about her. She couldn't have cared less.
So what happened to Fatima?
I thought you were dead.
Don't change the subject.
She died the night you disappeared.
I'm not jealous if that's what you're thinking. Believe me, I'm not. It's just... I don't like what she does to him.
Why didn't you come after me that night?
I did, Sarah.
I could never count on you, Bocelli.
Don't call me that, Sarah.
Then don't call me Sarah. I'm Stiletto now.
What the hell happened to you?
I like how the clown's just there in the background.
Myself. He can't go through this again. Neither can I.
Interesting little collection of characters you've shacked up with. Which scam you running?
It's my biggest case ever. I'm, trying to save the universe.
Do tell.
This is our universe. 15 billion years ago, the Big Bang erupted, giving birth to the cosmos in the blink of an eye. Hot matter was hurled in every direction, coalescing into stars and galaxies over the course of billions of years. As it continues to expand, the pull of gravity will slow this expansion more and more. Eventually, it will stop expanding altogether and contract, collapsing the whole ball of wax. This implosion in turn will cause another Big Bang, resulting in the birth of a new universe. Current science leads us to believe this cycle is infinite. Everyone with me? Fatima, loop our universe. Now, imagine what would happen if we added some mass to our universe. An increase in the amount of matter leads to an increase in the strength of the gravitational pull, speeding up the collapse. The more matter there is, the faster it will implode.
The light show's beautiful, sister. What's your point?
My point is the spatial disturbance that split Sunder in half was matter from the previous universe pouring into our own. The TDD confirms it.
Hold on a minute. Someone's trying to collapse our universe. Intentionally.
Oh, it's much worse than that. Not only is someone from the previous universe adding matter into our own, they're also removing matter from theirs at the same time. If they remove enough dirt from their backyard, they'll escape the gravitational pull that would otherwise cause their universe to collapse. That means our universe will never be born. We will never exist.
So, who the hell's doing it?
Well, it sure took a turn. Quite the plot dump. Some shit is getting real today, it seems. And alas and alack, I have to actually let shit get real and go to work, so we're gonna wind up here. Yeah, this game's getting serious. Very, very sci-fi and very spectacular. I like it, so I look forward to checking out Stiletto's combat capabilities in the next episode and seeing if we can stop the universe from not existing. Seemed like a double negative, but whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, bye people. See you for the next one.